Hey guys, this is Peace360HD2, and this is my review of Naruto 602. Alright, the chapter begins with Obito and Madara coming face to face. Obito is sitting there wondering whether he died or not, and he looks up and notices this old, creepy looking guy standing in front of him, and he wonders if he's a Shinigami coming to claim his soul. And he pretty much asks, questions Madara about how he got here and who he is. Madara tells him that he healed and saved him, and somehow he survived the accident. Not the accident, but because it obviously was an accident, but the rock slide that happened and crushed Obito. Somehow he survived the giant boulder, and it's almost as if he slipped away from underneath the rock. Now, what this tells me is that pretty much Obito awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan when the boulder dropped and crushed him. Somehow he activated Kamui at the last second, and it preserved some of his body, not all, like he still got damaged, but it pretty much prevented him from dying. And somehow he slipped through the ground and ended up inside of Madara's lair underground. Madara pretty much tells him that since he saved him, he's in debt to him, and he's gonna need some favors from him. Obito is like not trying to hear anything like that, and he pretty much wants to go back to Konoha. He's thinking about Kakashi, he's thinking about Rin, he's thinking about the war, and pretty much it just seems like he's still Obito, like he still wants to go back to the village. So that's a little weird. I want to see how they clear that up, because I honestly thought that it would be a little more instant. Like I thought once the whole dramatic thing happened to Obito, he would have immediately went sour. Like he would have been like vengeful or mad that like he died, or like, at least upset. But I guess in that way he's sort of like Naruto, because they always see the bright side even though when it's very dark. Obviously not anymore. Anyway, back to the review. Madara goes on this long rant about how the world is this, and there's always going to be winners and losers, and pretty much the whole eye of the Suki, pretty much the whole rant that Toby went on when he was talking to, I think, the Kages. Yeah, when he was talking to the Kages. It's pretty much that whole take over the world rant. Pretty much they're unhappy with their existence, or the existence of the ninja world and how things currently are in the world, so they want to change it. After his long, evil, crazy ass rant, Obito says he wants to leave again. Madara pulls out, he starts walking toward this chair, right? And they turn around to the back and they reveal like these long tubes hanging out of Madara's back, and it's like leading all the way back, all the way across the room to like some statue or something. He sits down in this boss ass Hashirama plant chair. I never seen a chair that looks like that. It's like a big flower, like spikes coming out of it. Yeah, the chair looks badass. Anyway, he sits down in the chair and starts to explain to Obito that he's alive because of the Gido Mazu statue. Like he's hooked up to the statue and he's receiving chakra. And he says if he doesn't receive any more chakra from the Gido Mazu statue, that he would die instantly. So while Obito's in the bed, he's like kind of thinking like, I lived in Konoha for a while, and I know all the old people. I always help the old people, and I've never seen this guy before. So he has to be like a missing ninja or something. So he asks Madara, just who the hell are you? And Madara says he's a ghost of the Uchiha. I think he tells him he's Madara Uchiha, and Obito calls him bullshit because he said, you know, he's supposed to be long gone, long dead. Madara pretty much says, well, I guess you can say that, because, you know, you might as well call me a Soul Reaper. It would be easier for you to believe that I'm a Soul Reaper rather than me being Madara Uchiha. So he says, I guess, yeah, you can call me a Soul Reaper because my existence is hell. So, I mean, if you think about it, if he's been down there for that long, trapped and can't move for how much plus years after he lost the Hashirama, I can see why Madara is so angry, so bitter, and so fucking evil. Like, anybody would be fucking evil if you couldn't leave this cave and you're hooked up to some freaking machine and you can't go anywhere. But yeah, Obito pretty much says, Obito's pretty much like, fuck this snake, fuck this guy, I'm trying to get up out of here. So he tries to roll off the bed and he hits the floor, and he can't move because he's still healing from the accident. Not the accident. He's still healing from the rock slide. And while he's trying to leave, they do like a panorama of the lair, the underground lair that they're in, and you see all these Hashirama things. Like, you see like a prototype of the Zetsu. Like, they have a couple like different looking Zetsu type plant looking things hanging from the ceiling. I think that's pretty interesting too. And one of them had like a spiral face, like it kind of looked like Toby's mask. So that could be like, maybe Toby made his mask out of the Hashirama DNA, the Zetsu DNA or whatever. But yeah, after they do the panorama of the room or whatever, Madara tells him that you're not leaving, pretty much. He tells him there's no way you can leave because there's no exit to this underground lair. And besides, I saved your life. You're gonna need to do favors for me. You're gonna pretty much become my bitch, is what Madara's telling him. He tells Obito, plus, if you want to leave that bad, I'll be glad to take your Sharingan because I need a pair. Because he reveals that he only has one Sharingan and that he gave away his real eyes to Nagato. So that's pretty interesting. I know a lot of people were wondering, like, the whole if he really gave Nagato his eyes or if Toby was just talking bullshit. So it's good to see that get confirmed. Madara did give Nagato his running gun or Sharingan or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, he pulls back his hair and he's missing an eye. That's pretty like, I don't know, man. Just Madara. I used to think Orochimaru was a creep, but with this chapter, I think Madara is the official creep of the weirdest, nastiest people in this manga. Pretty much the chapter ends with Obito really like trying to get the fuck out of there. Like, you can see that he's like, man, I got to get back to Konoha. Like, fuck this old creepy guy, he's trying to rape me. So yeah, the chapter ends with Obito yelling, I'm alive, and it looks like he's trying to get away. So I think it was a pretty good chapter. It was pretty interesting. You know, it's a flashback. It was kind of slow, like there wasn't too many things revealed this chapter, but I just thought the setting and the environment of the chapter and the way things unfolded was pretty interesting. Tell me what you guys think about the chapter. Tell me what you guys think about creepy Madara. Tell me what you think about the whole Obito awakening, Kamui escaping the boulder thing. I know some of you guys might think, oh, that's far-fetched. How could Obito awaken the Mangekyo and he just awakened in Sharingan and he was like 13, 14 years old? So, I kind of actually agree. So tell me what you guys think. This is PS360 HD2, and as always, have a good day, guys. Bye.